What's up, y'all? I'm just cut to the chase. This isn't like any other vlog or video, so you won't see any edits in this video. Um, and I'm not trying to, draw it out, but I really honestly didn't want to make this video at all because this is like pure transparency. And although I live by that, and live by authenticity and realness, I don't like showing too much. And I already addressed that I wasn't gonna be showing like too much track content or whatever. But because that's who I am, or that's part of who I am, it'd be, I'm looking for a word, I can't find it right now off the top of my head, but I'd be doing it a disservice to not like address what's going on or address the elephant in the room. I want to start by saying like I've been dealing with adversity like all throughout my track career. Like I did only like probably 2 years out of the 9 years I've been running that I was fully healthy, And this year, I'm thinking, okay, I dealt with so much adversity in the past, in middle school and elementary school and high school, that this is finally the year that, all that's gonna, pay off, and I'm just gonna have a, fairy tale season this year, and, all that's gonna be in my rear view. But yeah, it just don't work like that. Life just don't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. I mean, this year, during fall training, I believe I had a good fall training, and going into the indoor, I got hurt. I pulled my hamstring right before, like we let off a break. I pulled my left hamstring, and that kind of like it didn't really sideline me too much for the simple fact that we had a 2-week break, and then 1 week before, but we had a 2-week break, and a week before, well, we had 1 week break before our first indoor race. But that indoor race got canceled because of the snow, the weather. So that gave me a little extra leeway to like heal, and I healed, and I ran a decent indoor race. I believe I ran decent, and I believe that I was building momentum and reps for a good season to come. But unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. I ran 4x4, and I got hurt in 4x4, and me being stubborn and not trying to miss out on any practices or miss out on any meets. I try to rush my process, which I know better than, but I try to rush it, and I end up sidelining myself the whole indoor season. And on top of that, just being full transparent, I wasn't going to the training room like I should have, and literally the only reason why I didn't was for the simple fact that like I don't want to be like in my mind, because I had so many injuries in the past. I want to do it without having to do continuous treatment. It doesn't make sense, but I would in the past, I would have liked to been able to be fully durable and go to practice and go to meets, whatever, without having the need to go to the training room. I just want to be durable. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I can do it without going to the training room, but I couldn't do that, to be honest. So that kind of hurt me a little bit. But outdoor, I opened up with an okay time. I mean, I wouldn't applaud it, but it was an okay time. And then after the race, my adductor was bothering me a little bit. So regardless, I still wanted to finish the 4x4, and I stretched and I popped it. I think it was a little strained, whatever. So it set me out another meet. But by the grace of God, I came back fast. I was able to run at Tom Jones. I was able to run 4x4, and I was, be honest, the week prior to that, I wasn't healthy, because I couldn't open up. I really didn't have my full range of motion, basically. I really have my full range of motion, and on top of that, my mind was like, oh, I hope I don't get hurt in this race, because then my season's over. All the work that I put in during fall and summer, spring, all for nothing. That's going on in my head. But we got through it, so I'm thinking, okay, cool. Now we're heading into a meet that I can run over 400 in, and I'm still not fully healthy, but I'm healthy enough to run, and I do decent, and like it shows progression. Then another sign of progression was the last meet of the season, and I'm thinking, okay, cool. Now we're heading to SECs, and obviously in my mind I'm thinking, okay, since I'm progressing this much, then this is gonna be where I put it all together. I'm healthy, but some reason, literally the day we traveled, like I felt like not tightness in my hamstring, but soreness. Like I've been running hard, sprinting hard, and I'm thinking, okay, just a soreness, a little soreness, it'll be gone by tomorrow, whatever. I mean, it lingered for a minute. It lingered even on race day, but at a point I didn't care. I was like, I'm just gonna wave it off. I'm just gonna wave it off, ignore it. This is SECs. I can get into regionals, possibly nationals. I can like this nightmare season, come to an end and have a good ending to it. But and I don't know why I'm talking like this is the end of the season, because like I still have opportunity to run the 400. I mean the 4x4 in regionals and or nationals. So I'm definitely not gonna count myself out and be like, oh, this the end of the season, whatever. But I'm just letting y'all know like the season that I had, because from the outside looking in, for the viewers that are watching, or for the viewers that care, for the outside looking in, it looks like, oh yeah, he laid an egg this season, whatever. And I'll tell myself that too. But I mean, there's a lot of variables that go into it. Like it's not like I don't put in the work. It's not like I don't commit myself to it. Because then that'd be one thing. I wouldn't even be making this video if that's the case. Because if that was the case, that just show I don't care. And that's not the case at all. I really do care a lot about this sport, like very much. Like if I didn't care, I wouldn't be doing it, honestly. But I forgot I was train of thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying that but yeah. So there are SECs. I got out good. And I just didn't finish well. And it could have been a lot of things. It could have been I probably could have ate better maybe. And not like I was eating bad, but I could have probably ate more for fuel. I probably could have been too nervous that I didn't eat as much as I should have. That could have been the case. It could have been a thing where I got too excited and let the race, get to me instead of me actually controlling the race. Let the race control me. That could have been a factor. It could have been a lot of things, but one thing I do know is, something won't happen. Something won't happen unless God will allow it to happen. Like this needed to happen, I believe. Do I like it? No, not at all. I don't like what's going on right now. I mean, what happened in the past? Not at all. Like by all means, not at all. If I had it my way, I would have loved to, make the SEC final, win the SEC, the top 3, whatever, and keep running the open, whatever, be not injured at all, whatever. But, everything happens for a reason, and, what some advice from my parents and teammates, there's encouragement from them, these are the times that can make or break somebody, and I'm not gonna let it break me. I've been in too much adversity to get here and to let this, season like this get to me. Like there's plenty of athletes who have seasons worse than this and come back better than ever. So I just want to come here and be like, address everything that's going on. And yeah, like again, me being a Christian, I got faith in God that this is gonna all work out, for good. And sometimes me personally, I'm not a patient person at all. Like if I got my way, I would have run a world record in a day, this, that, and the third. I want to get all like microwave success quick. But sometimes I just gotta learn to let patience have a perfect work instead of just, want everything to be done immediately. But I don't want to yap too much. But yeah, that's pretty much the conclusion of this video. I just want to, be able to let y'all know what's going on. I told myself before I made this video, I was like, if I make this video, then, I really got to commit to YouTube for real too. I can't, because I'm not gonna lie, after SECs, I was literally thinking about private all my videos, deleting it, and just be like, have nothing to do with it. But I was like, I can't do that. Like, I gotta be a man of my word. And on top of that, I gotta document everything that's going on. This is like my journaling. This is like journaling for me. Like this is like, because this is like a time capsule. Because we'll say a year from now or 2 years from now, I win SECs, win nationals, whatever, or be successful, go pro, whatever. I'm gonna go back to this and look at, be like, dang, like this actually happened. Like this actually happened. So yeah, so I don't want to just give up. And that's no, well, the person I was raised, or the person I am, I'm never gonna give up. I'm resilient, and yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, pretty much this is the conclusion of the video. And hope y'all like, subscribe, watch the videos. Oh yeah, we're at 98 subscribers. Let's get to 100. At 100, I'll be doing, well, we'll see. I was thinking about 100. I might do something good or exciting for this channel, or I might do it before 100. We'll see. But I'll see y'all next video.